Morning, guys. What's going on? Welcome back to Riding Along with Dan. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Time to get up and smell the garbage. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's like I said, a little after 3 a.m. I started a little bit earlier this morning because today is Wednesday. We're having the safety meeting today. Usually it's on a Thursday, but they switched it up this week to a Wednesday. So today I have 117 stops. Maywin already left the yard in his new truck, and I left about 15 minutes behind him. So we're gonna get done, head back, and then do the safety meeting. Yeah, I left early. The guy that's riding with me was told to be there at 3, so he's probably there right now. But I had to leave earlier. But when I'm finished up in this area right here, and as you can see, it's a little bit foggy out this morning. But when I finish up in this area, I'm going to go back and pick them up. You guys saw the question that I posted on my community page. This is the question for the giveaway. So I hope everybody saw it, answered the question, and also sent me their contact information, such as your name and your address. So when I pick the winner, I could mail out the beautiful IWS collectible hat. Just waiting for Maywan to pull out at his stop, so I can pull in there, get my camp. Him and I have a lot of stops, beside each other. man parked the car right in the way, right? Unbelievable. Oh well. Just to let you know, guys, also yesterday at IWS, I received my new decals that are going on the side of the truck that say the IWS 25th anniversary. So my friend David, that has a vinyl decal business, he's going to put them on for me Friday. So that's pretty cool. Also, you saw the video of my new lights that I installed, and I think I'm pretty much done with lights now. I think I'm happy with the way it turned out. So Friday I get my new decals. That's gonna look pretty cool. And then this Saturday, I won't be going down to the yard because I'm having a family get-together at my aunt's house in New York State. So we'll be heading up there Saturday morning for the day, hanging out with family, having a little barbecue. So yeah, I won't be around Saturday, so hopefully I can wash the truck Friday when I get done, hopefully. Wow, it's foggy out this morning, guys. Be careful out there. Alright, where's my road? Where's my road? There it is. Yeah, how it works is Mayron and I work well together. If I'm here before him, I will stage his container for him. Or if he's here before me, he'll do the same thing. Which is, it's pretty cool. It works that way, We all should actually help each other, It's the way it should be. Mark all of this off, and it's all done already. 277, no, 277. 277, I gotta hit skip. Comments, new put a little note in there why I couldn't get it, because it was blocked. Okay, let me put this back in the well, and I will be right back, guys. The other thing is, with these customers that I service, if they say on the paperwork, close gates when finished, close the gates. It really doesn't take but 5 minutes to push it, container back in, and close the gates. These people are paying top dollar to have good service, so let's provide them with good quality service. to your right, you'll see Mayran's taillights on the right side. He's doing that portable compactor for CBS right there. Okay, let me put this back. Back it up on the right side over there. See these backup lights? All done with that stop. All right, let me push this back. Be right back, guys. So today is a busy day, guys. 114 stops, I believe, and then we have the safety meeting this afternoon. What else is going on? I did post that question, guys, for the 1 million views giveaway. So anybody that knows the answer, please answer the question. And also, I put my email on there, my Gmail, 33shamrocks@gmail.com. If you could just send me your name and your address, this way, when I pick the winner, I have all the information to send it out to you. And also, I will announce the winner when I hit the 1 million views on my channel. Also, I will be getting some new Riding Along with Dan t-shirts coming in. And I have some new Riding Along with Dan decals. Back to the yard, pick up that new kid that's riding with me today. The other kid that was with me yesterday, Jason, he's going to be working out of the Patterson facility. This kid, I don't know where eventually he's going to end up, what location. But they're both training for the same job, and safety supervisor. They're the guys that go out and follow the truck, make sure that you're doing everything by the book. And the whole idea why these guys are here, just to make sure that we're safe out of here. Our paperwork is good, there's nothing wrong with the truck. Just to make sure we're doing okay. So now I'm going to head back, pick up this guy, and get back on the route. See, there's no fog right here. It's kind of weird how that goes, you know?
Yeah. We're about Rockaway. Yeah.
That's where Jason is from.
Yes.
Go ahead, hop in on the other side.
You got it. Bobby told you, but I'm as green as they come.
It's all right, brother. We all agreed at one point in our lives. So that's what I'm here for. If you have any questions or anything you need to know, just ask.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been doing this shit all my life.
Yeah.
So I drive tractor trailers, roll-off, front loader. I've done it all.
Do you have a preference?
Yes, this.
Oh, okay.
I started doing this line of work when I was 17 years old out of high school.
Oh, wow.
So I've been with quite a few companies, got a lot of experience out there. And I got a Class A, so like I said, I do trailers, roll-off, garbage truck, heavy equipment. So I've been around. I'm 58 right now, and this is about the best company I ever worked for.
Wow. How long have you been with them?
I've been with IWS now 11 years. My wife is also with IWS. She's in supervisor of collections at the office in Teaneck.
Nice. Well, what does she do there?
She is supervisor of collections.
What's that?
If you don't pay your bills, she'll be calling you.
Got it. Okay.
She's over some of the big accounts. Keeps everybody. She's over a lot of girls in her department. And she's been there now going on 4 years. So. She was director of finance for a big hospital in New Jersey for 20 years. So she said it was time for a change, so she came over to IWS. Where you from yourself?
I come from the airline industry. I was a director for security compliance.
Oh, nice, man.
So I did that for about 6 years.
What airport? Newark?
Newark. But similarly, I thought it was a time for a change of pace.
Yeah.
You know, it was that corporate life.
Yeah.
As a director, I like working with my team hands-on, and I was always a people first manager, and my vice president was not. So
Yeah, well, you got to be a people person in this kind of industry.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually so excited about. Everyone I've met has been, really nice, and it's very clear that, you get treated with the same respect.
Well, I
you
got to
get.
be honest with you, there's a lot of family working at IWS, husbands, wives, sons, daughters,
Wow.
a lot of family.
So I know yesterday with the roll-off, we only saw about 5 sites. Now, how many would we be seeing today?
A lot more than 5.
I figured that much, yeah.
Honestly, it depends on what day it is for me and any front loader driver. Every route varies.
Right.
Yesterday was 135 stops.
Wow.
So that works out to be about 3 loads of garbage.
Okay.
Today is 114. I started earlier today because that's why you didn't see me when you got there, because I also run the safety meeting at our yard with my friend Mayran, and that safety meeting is today. So that's another thing I do with the company.
Well, if at any point you want me to come in early tomorrow or anything like that,
3 o'clock is good tomorrow.
you got it.
Yeah, I had to leave early because I had to get a jump start on it. Because usually the safety meeting is Thursday, my lighter day, but they switched it to today. So I got to get back and help out with that. So like I said, it varies from every day. Monday's a heavy day, Wednesday and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday are my lighter days. They only got like 100, 105, which is not bad. And where I dump back at Closter all the time. That's where my transfer station is, right where I picked you up at.
Yes.
So that's where I dump every day.
No.
And it varies the different size containers at each stop. Each stop does not have one container. It could be a stop that have 10 containers. One stop could have 7. It all depends on what stop it is. We have one stop in New Milford. It's an apartment complex. It's one stop with 35 containers. So you can only imagine how quick that fills up a truck.
No, definitely.
My truck right here, it's brand new. It's a 23. And fully loaded, it would hold about 18 tons, 19 tons.
On Monday, I had my first opportunity to go to the Evergreen transfer station. That was different.
Yeah, we took that place over about 2 years ago. IWS is a growing company, which I love. They're buying out a lot of little companies, and plus we have a lot of upcoming work in New York City.
Yeah, I keep hearing everywhere I hear just.
Yeah, they call it franchising, that they broke up the boroughs into different zones. So we bid it on 22 zones, and we won 17 out of the 22. So we bought a lot of new equipment. We bought out little companies that couldn't deal with the zoning and looking for drivers desperately. So it's going to be a big undertaking when it gets going.
It's exciting. So when front loading, what are some of the things that one should look out for?
Well, the first thing you should look out for when I train people, I also train guys when they come on board. John DeMarco sends them to me. The first thing you look out for is what's over your head when you're dumping a can. You gotta always, I tell them, look up. First rule of front loader. It could be wires, 3 limbs, branches, air conditioning units. You gotta always be mindful of what's over your head when you're dumping a can, because you gotta remember you only get one shot at it. And if you hit something or fuck up, you're done. So that's why I like doing this, because you're always thinking. Very rarely I listen to the radio, because honestly I like to hear what's going on around me.
That makes sense.
And the less distractions, the better. I also do a lot with the company as far as dealing with a lady. Her name is Abby. She's in charge of promotions for the company, such as the Driver of the Year, such as the Facebook page, the Instagram page.
I heard your truck is on there.
Yeah, I'm on there quite a bit. I send my other hobby is photography, and I send her a lot of pictures every day. And she posts them up on the Facebook page. And also, she told me some of my pictures are used in like board meetings and stuff like that. So the other thing is, we have what they call a mini packer, a mini garbage truck that I take to a lot of car shows, because I bring my own cars to car shows. So I bring them to car shows, and it's for the kids. The kids absolutely love it. Abby sends me a box of goodies that I hand out to the kids. It could be a little plastic hat or a safety vest. So my wife and I go to the car show, and we set up a table, and we do a lot of giveaways for the kids. Matter of fact, I have a show coming up right here in Closter. It's called the Joey Fund, and most of the proceeds go to Sloan Catering in New York City, and that's actually one of our stops in New York City that we service. So Abby and IWS donate $1,000 to the show, and I also bring the mini packer to that show. I also brought my truck to an event in Norwood about 3 weeks ago, where it was called Touch a Truck for the kids, where they could come out, touch the truck, sit in the truck. There was garbage trucks, roll-off trucks, heavy equipment, cranes, ambulances, police cars. So they actually had a blast. So I do a lot with the company as far as promotions. Because honestly, I like what I do.
That's great. I mean,
I like what I do because I take pride in my truck. As you can see, it's clean as fuck.
want me to jump out and get that gate?
No.
You got it.
I keep it clean. Nobody smokes in this truck. Nobody uses this truck when I'm not here.
You got a raccoon.
And then you
on the
have a
fence.
lot of guys that don't give a shit about nothing, and the trucks look like crap. The way I look at it, I'm out here representing the company,
Yeah.
so why not have a nice clean truck to show off to the customers? So I'm out here picking up their garbage.
That makes sense. If there's anything you need from me, you know, I know I'm learning, but I'm here to help. Just say the word.
And I was also nominated in the last 2 years for Driver of the Year. Nominated. I didn't win, but I was nominated. And if you win Driver of the Year, it's all expenses paid to Disney World. That event takes place at Giant Stadium.
Wow.
Sometimes the garbage gets stuck. So yeah, it was nice. I was also asked to bring my truck down to the stadium this year for pictures. So I spent the whole Friday evening until 8 o'clock at night cleaning, so she would look good. sensitive. You cannot go there before 7.
Okay.
And then a lot of my stops, it doesn't matter what time you get there. Got your belt on?
Yeah, I got it. So, why'd you leave that one prepared?
Me and my friend Mayran work together.
Gotcha.
He's the cardboard guy, I'm the garbage guy.
Nice.
So I know his route, he knows mine, so
So you guys set each other up.
we set each other up. So when he gets there, he drives up, dumps it, and puts it back. If I'm not there, he does the same for me.
That's awesome. It's great teamwork.
Yeah. You don't see that a lot when it comes to some of these drivers. But that's the way me and Mayran like to have it. Work together. I'm all about teamwork, man. Believe me. Makes life a lot easier.
I agree. That's why I said, if you need anything from me, just say the word. I don't want to get it dirty.
No, it's all right.
Yesterday we rolled off. I told Rob, I'm like, you taught me how to connect the cable. You don't have to worry about that for the rest of the day.
So where are you going to be working out of? What terminal?
Patterson.
Are you going to be with Jason too?
Yeah. You can tell you've done this stop before. That was a perfect push.
Yeah. When you're good, you're good.
So when you front load, how often do you have to go to the transfer station?
When you're full. And what I mean by that is you can't put any more garbage inside the body. You can see right there in the camera everything that's going on behind you.
Got you.
So when that blade doesn't push back any more than 2 feet, then you gotta go dump.
So on average, how many times do you think you find your way?
Well, today was twice. Yesterday was 3 times.
Okay.
like I said, it all depends on the day and the amount of stops.
Right. And then that was one of the biggest, like, eye-opening things was the roll-off was, you know, while he only had 5, we were there for 13 hours, but it was because every trip was to the transfer station and back.
Yeah, front loader is a lot different, a lot more involved. There's a lot more hustle in front loader, and you got to remember, I'm doing this work by myself. I don't have a helper.
Right.
And I got a garbage truck. You might have one guy. You might have 2 guys. You might have 3 guys. Whereas I'm out here in the wintertime pushing those things to the truck by myself. So it's not an easy job. Everybody thinks you just sit there and dump cans. It's not like that. There's a lot more involved. Then you got your maintenance of the truck. You got to go back there and clean out the shit out of the body at least 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
And then you got to check the air in your tires. It's just from me being a tractor trailer driver, having my own trucks all those years. I treat this truck like it's my truck. So I take care of it. It takes care of me. You got to have a good attitude in this business or you're not going to last.
Absolutely. Now, I've noticed every time we've stopped at a red light, does the vehicle turn these lights on or is that you?
No, these lights are my work lights. They activate themselves when I slow down under 11 miles an hour.
Oh, that's cool.
So
that doesn't come standard?
No, those lights I put on. It depends on how you order the truck, like everything else, like how you order your car.
Yeah.
You want air conditioning or you don't want air conditioning. So when they spec out these trucks, the mounts are up there for these fog lights, work lights already, but they weren't ordered with the truck. So we have the lights in our garage, and a lot of guys do it because it helps. At 2 o'clock in the morning, when you're rolling up a container, you can see what's going on around you.
Well, yeah. Well, the reason I brought it up was because every time I'm like, oh, we have perfect visibility, and it's still very dark out.
Yeah, when I'm rolling up on a car or I see other cars coming at a stoplight, I turn them off because you don't want to blind anybody.
About your YouTube channel.
Oh yes.
I tried looking for it, by the way.
It's called Riding Alone with Dan.
There it is. I just wrote Riding with Dan, and I got so many. I'm like, I don't know if this is our guy.
Well, actually, I know the lady. I know actually your boss very well. Her name is Donna.
Oh, Donna Miller.
Yeah.
I have to meet her.
Donna is a really cool person. She really is. And at the driver of the year before, she came to me and said, Dan, about your YouTube channel. I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. She goes, I love your channel. I love what you do. She goes, your videos are great. You do a lot about safety. She said, I'm going to send you a Dropbox. So all your safety videos, put them in there so I can see them, review them, and use them in our safety meetings.
That's amazing.
So she said, I said, sure, absolutely, no problem. So Donna's really cool. She's a great person. She has a lot of stress with this job and safety because, you know, accidents, occurrences every day. And the whole idea is to get this company to be as safe as possible, to bring our safety rating down. So we look good when we try and go public.
Absolutely.
You know Tom, right? Tom in safety?
Yes, Tom Smith. That's my manager.
Tom is a good guy. You can't go wrong with Tom. Tom was a police officer in Hillsdale, I believe. What town are you from?
Clifton.
Oh, you're from Clifton?
Yeah, I lived in Fairlawn for a little while though. Like I went to high school in Fairlawn.
Yeah.
Fairlawn, love it. they told me, oh, you're going to be out of Patterson. I was like, oh, I lucked out.
Yeah, that's close for you.
Funny enough, we service my apartment complex.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, every night, if I just need to do an observation, I can just peek out the window.
So right now what I'm doing is I'm called what they call packing the blade. I'm packing the garbage. I'm otherwise squishing it to make room to put this on.
Got it.
And again, each stop varies from the size of the containers. That right there is a 6-yard container. We go from anywhere from 1 yard all the way up to 8 yards.
Where are you from?
I am from Dumont.
Nice.
I have a 4-mile commute to work
Not bad.
and a 4-mile commute to home. That's why I got a 2017 Dodge Ram with only 28,000 miles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Especially at this time, it's all straight.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. That's another thing I love about the job. Close to. I mean, I was at this yard before IWS came. I worked for the other company, Mealy Sanitation, and IWS took over Mealy Sanitation, and that's how I came on board. Because they asked me, they saw I had a Class A. You want to do trailers? I'm like, nah. I want to stick with what I'm doing. They said, okay. And then I had this is a Peterbilt truck. I had a Mack for 10 years. Really nice truck. I took care of it, but it had a lot of issues with the regen system.
Okay.
And John DeMarco said, we're going to get rid of your truck. It's costing us too much money in maintenance. So they bought me a brand new Peterbilt 2 years ago. This right here, it's about $400,000 for one of these trucks.
Wow.
Yeah, 400,000, and I think at that time when I picked up mine in Jersey City, there was 10 of them sitting there. So you can only imagine the amount of money that goes out only in equipment.
A lot of what I learned, granted I've been with the company for 2 weeks, not even a week and a half, but it's very clear that as a company culture, they're all in on the drivers and on the helpers. Does it feel that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Why do you think I stay here?
Yeah, well, that's fair. that's why I was so excited.
I've been
to
here
join.
11 years.
Yeah.
And if anybody asks me why do you stay, I would tell them the first thing. First of all, it's like family here. You got any issues, everybody's there to help you out. You need a day off, take the day off. Don't worry. They're very good like that. They're very good towards employees. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you know it or not, you probably don't. IWS provides us everything we need to get the job done. That's from your boots. The boot truck comes twice a year. Gives us brand new boots.
Oh,
Every clothes that I have on right now, my shirt, my jacket, my hat, my vest, everything they provide to get the job done. Even the clipboard, the paper, everything you need. They provide it for you. So you're not laying any money out of pocket for clothes, gloves, anything like that.
that's great. That's the way it should be, honestly.
Right now, I'm with this company 11 years. I get 9 sick days. I get 4 weeks vacation. I got a 401k. And personal days. And, if I need a day off, I'm here every day. I'm not the kind of guy that just not to come to work. I'm here every day. And my motto on my route, I call it my route, is I don't leave any can behind. I don't miss any stops. I know all of my customers, and I take care of my customers. I say take care, like if the can has got a broken wheel or it's got, it's rotted out in the bottom, I make sure that I call it in, that they bring a new can, makes it look good for the customer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all about the customer, because if it wasn't for the customer, we wouldn't have a job.
That's 100% true.
And if you're out there paying top dollar for me to come and service your stop, I'm going to service your stop, and if it says on the paperwork, close the gates when you're done, close the fucking gates. It takes 2 minutes.
Yep. So on the truck I was on.
Wow, you ask a lot of questions, man.
Yeah, man.
I gotta ask Jason. Jason, this guy asks a lot of fucking questions. Yeah, what's up? What's next?
Well, on the truck I was on yesterday and the day before,
Yeah,
his tablet was out. Is that a common thing? Is that something that happens often?
What do you mean out?
I guess the tablet wasn't working. He goes,
Oh yeah, the tower was down yesterday for a while.
Okay.
And when the tower goes down, nothing works. But this tablet right here tells me everything and anything about a customer. Let's say I'm picking up your deli, right?
Yeah.
If you're on credit hold, it will tell me. It will come up red. Don't pick him up.
Oh,
if you're on vacation hold, it will tell me in a different color. Don't pick him up. He's on vacation hold. It tells me how many times a week, what size container, the name of the deli, and anything else. Also, like a GPS to stop. It's got GPS on here. And not only does it bring you right to the stop, it brings you right to the container.
Wow.
So I love this tablet. It really is good. So it gives you everything you need to know about the customer, how many days, everything. A lot of times I'll say, yeah, Bobby, they're on credit hold. He'll say, well, pick them up now. And if they're still on credit hold next week, let it go. Because then that gives my wife's department the opportunity to give them a call and, see what's going on. So every time I go to a stop like this, right?
Yeah.
You hit done at the stop. Now it's geocoded to this stop on my navigation. So if you come tomorrow to do my route and you look at the navigation, where's the stop? It will bring you right here. So if I did this stop and hit done 2 miles down the street,
Yeah.
it's going to bring you 2 miles down the street.
Oh, okay.
It's geocoded at the stop. You have to hit done when you're here,
Gotcha.
not over there.
Makes sense.
So this way, when you do my route tomorrow, you can find these stops, boom, 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 one after the other.
Right.
Also, us drivers that give a shit, we sequence our routes. So every stop I do is one after the other, all in order.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is go bam, 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 bam. It's all in sequence.